Good evening, everybody. My name is Angie Snyder-Duncan, and this is my argumentative speech presentation. I'm going to talk to you today about Goodwill Stores, Goodwill Industries International, another favorite place of mine. It is a great organization, nonprofit, that I support. And I want to try to convince you to be a supporter as well. I think the best way to do that is to talk to you about what Goodwill Industries is and what they do in the community. Goodwill is a store that takes by donation or donated goods in clothing, furniture, housewares, books. They resell these items. A lot of people don't realize this, but there is no tax on Goodwill purchases. I with 3 teenage girls, tend to love to shop at Goodwill. I find quite a bit of stuff that I can put them in and save tons of money. It really helps. It's a donation for a tax write-off at the end of the year if you donate enough stuff. There's a lot of good things about, as a consumer, about Goodwill. But just as a person, just as a Joe Smith out on the street, what does Goodwill mean? What does Goodwill do around the community? Goodwill does have a mission statement. I'm going to read that mission statement to you. And that mission statement, too, can be found on the visual aid that I've also put as an attachment to the video. This is in a PDF format. It's going to be attached along with this video, so you can kind of follow along with some of the finer points of what I'm going to be talking about. Goodwill's mission. Goodwill works to enhance the dignity and the quality of the life of individuals and families by strengthening communities, eliminating barriers to opportunity, and helping people in need to reach their full potential through learning and the power of work. They have a motto they live by, Goodwill Industries does, and I've seen this in my local stores. Their motto is not charity, but a chance. They're a hand up, not a handout. I have been to, trying to think of how many states Goodwills I've been to. Several, we'll say, across the Southeast. It's kind of my thing. I love to visit a Goodwill store if there's one close by. I like to see what they're about. Maybe there's a good find in there. I'm all about the hunt for the perfect cheap thing. Goodwill originally started in 1902, so this is nothing new. Goodwill Industries is nothing new at all. Some pretty cool stats, and these are estimated numbers. So let me just throw these out there. Goodwill has had 313,000 people placed into employment. They have helped 313,000 people in our communities find jobs. That's an awesome number, if you ask me. It's such a great resource, and they do it at no cost. So, they're not asking, it's not an employment service. They're not saying, hey, pay me and I'll find you a job. They have roughly 6,568 people have earned their high school diploma or equivalent through Goodwill programs. They've had approximately 23,000 people earn their post-secondary certifications and have gotten their post-secondary education with the assistance of Goodwill Industries International. Each year, Goodwill has over 100 million donations. That's a lot. When you think that is probably, I would say, if you're not looking at a monetary value, one of the biggest nonprofits there is today. Nonprofits that assist communities by helping, keeping it local, if you will. They also have a lot of other stuff going on. They've got personal and family services and support. That's been provided to over 10 million people. They've had financial education classes given to approximately 32,000 people, and one-on-one financial coaching sessions to more than 41,000 people. So, we're talking about thousands of people being helped every day, not with a handout, but Goodwill is actually teaching people. So what happens when you go in, when you shop Goodwill, when you donate Goodwill, when Goodwill makes a profit, they're taking those funds and they are paying for these programs with those funds. On top of all that, I know our local Goodwill programs, one of two things I love about my local Goodwill, and they know me when I walk in now, is they will employ people with special needs. They give people an opportunity to be just like you and me, to really get in, to work. The environment's great for them. I love going in there just to see my friends, as I call them, because like I said, we all know each other now. I'm in there so much. I'm in there like every week. And they always ask me, well, what are you bringing us, this week, Miss Angie? So it's fun. I'll buy stuff and then I'll take it back 2 weeks later because I'll be like, oh, I'm not going to use that. But Goodwill Industries also, we have a program here in Chattanooga where if you have a job interview and you don't have the appropriate clothing, you don't have a suit, a shirt, you need something maybe dressier, they have assistance programs for that. What I like is that here in Chattanooga, when I shop and donate, I'm helping assist that program right here in my neighborhood, in my town. A lot of that is kept local. Each part of the Goodwill organization, it has its individual areas and regions and cities, so they're all kind of grouped together, and you will never go into Goodwill, I don't think, and be treated bad. I don't think I've ever been in one. I've been in Washington State. I've been in Florida. I have been in Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, of course, South Carolina. I think I went to one in North Carolina. Flying to Utah tomorrow, so I'm sure I'll find a Goodwill store out there too. But just knowing that not only am I getting this great deal, but I'm helping members of my community. I'm helping them, giving them the tools they need. I'm teaching the man to fish instead of just feeding him. I'm sure y'all have heard that saying before. So my not necessarily argument to you, but my plea to you is to consider this. Consider this next time you make a donation. Where's that donation going? Is it going where you want it to? Is it serving a purpose you really want it to? I mean, I'm all for and believe in helping people out in their time of need. That's fine. But a long-term goal can be set with a company like Goodwill, and therefore they're making our community just a better place, a better, well-rounded, support each other type place. And that's what we need more in our world today. Is we need more love, actually, and we need more community. And that's what they do. They put friendship, people, personality, people helping each other, love thy neighbor. They put that all back into the community for us. So my plea to you would be, like I said, next time you're out, please check out a Goodwill Industries store. If you don't buy anything, fine. Maybe give them a donation while you're there. It never hurts. You can find them on the web, Goodwill Industries. If you will look at the brochure that's with this, there's a ton and a wealth of information on here that kind of gets you in the right direction. This was great when I got ready to kind of prepare what I wanted to say to you all, because I knew that with these points right here, this is what sells. Who am I helping? How am I helping them? That's the kind of stuff that we need to know about when we're making donations, wanting to know where our money's going. So I appreciate your time and patience. And I hope that, like I said, next time you're out, stop by a Goodwill store and either donate or make a purchase. Thanks. Have a great day.